Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Borderlands Game of the Year edition. Last episode what we did was we finished the game and now we're going to go on to Jacob's Cove. Same as before, we are doing this in post-commentary and I'm skipping through all the stuff that I don't think is relevant, so backtracking all that stuff. I'm going to read all the quest dialogues out and that's it. So I hope you enjoy the video and I'll see you the next time I have to speak, probably. Bye!
It was a dark and stormy night. Sheesh. On a distant corner of Pandora, where few men dare to tread. With the journey to find the elusive vault behind them, our fearless adventurers set off into the trees of...
What's a tree?
Oh, for the angel's sake! It's a plant that grows out of the ground really tall.
Like this?
No more interruptions. So, they set out into the trees of Jacob's Cove, a land very much ravaged and forgotten by time. It was here that the scientist Dr. Ned, who is totally not Dr. Zed from the last story at all, tried to help all of mankind, but ultimately caused very bad shit.
That's a swear.
Dude made zombies, okay? You're not the police of me. Pay attention. Okay. So some bad crap was happening. And it got really spooky. And this is when our story begins.
Is any of this going to be true?
Yes. Probably a lot of it. You're adopted.
Greetings, misinformed zombie fodder. I am not affiliated with the Jacobs Corporation, but they've hacked me to tell people like you that they would appreciate some assistance with the overwhelming situation with the living impaired. I should warn you, though, that they'll suck your brain out of your cranial cavity like a crappuccino if you get too close. If you'd still like to help, I suggest you turn on the town's defenses. Otherwise, crappuccino. Toodles!
Hit. Bullseye! Nailed it.
The turrets seem to be holding off the zombies. The town should be safe. Claptrap has told you that there's a doctor who could use your help to stop the zombies. Find Dr. Ned's office down at the docks and figure out what's going on.
The town should be safe for now. But if you're really going to solve the zombie infestation, you're gonna need to talk to Dr. Ned. He's been trying to fix the problem, and I'm sure he could use a hand. You'll find him at his office down on the docks. I'll open the waterfront gate so you can be on your way. Let's go! Really too bad that another poor adventurer is going to be zombie food. And... oh, you know the drill. So long, fearless traveler. Enjoy your stay at Jacob's Cove.
Shields and healing, that's what I'm dealing. Zombies trying to tear your face off. Buy shield. Buy and insta-health. For when the shield inevitably goes down and you're really my first thing so that I won't have to fix you up later.
Dr. Ned is nowhere to be seen, but there is a note on the door. There is a note on the door to Dr. Ned's office. The fine print reads, "Screw this, I'm not hanging around here to get killed. I can protect myself better at home. If any fool finds this, I'm at my place in the bayou. Good luck reaching me though. Just stay away. It's safer you don't try to get to me."
Fearless Zombie Killer! New missions are available at the Jacob's Cove Bounty Board. There are new bounties available.
I have not heard from my husband, Hank, for weeks. He worked down at the Jacob's Mill. I fear the worst. I must know what happened to him. Please send me any news that you can. I'm offering a reward to anyone who can find him. Marcus here. Would you believe it? I found a market for rotten, stinky undead bird eggs. Some crazy bandits in the east think they're some sort of delicacy. As I like to say, there is always opportunity. I hear the thirsty corpse eaters like to nest on coastline. If you get me a shipment of eggs, I'll pay you handsomely. Patricia Tannis here. There have always been legends of a mysterious and elusive creature out at Jacob's Cove. Some people call him Pumpkinhead. Pretty spooky, huh? I just call him Bob. As a scientist with a bit of a crackpot reputation, this story captivates me. I would love a first-hand account of the creature. Of course, the best way to prove something like this exists, which will then vindicate a so-called obsession with such a frivolous pursuit, is a body. So while a really bloody picture or an echo with some unidentifiable sounds of it would be nice, a corpse would be better. It's said to roam the swamps when it comes out when people carve creepy faces into pumpkins and put candles in them. Doesn't make sense to me, but I never was any good at cooking.
Dearest Anna, I've arrived at Jacob's Cove, and you'll be pleased to know it seems a jolly and lively old town. I know being away from you and the children will be difficult, but it's only for a few cycles. The pay is just too generous to pass up. I'll work hard here and be back to you and the girls soon. My brother will take good care of you in the meantime. Love, Hank.
Stop! Nobody move! I lost my contact lens.
here is tough, but honest. Oh, and the trees, Anna. The trees are amazing. Dearest Anna, the work here is tough, but honest. Oh, and the trees, Anna. The trees are amazing. You wouldn't believe your eyes. I've never seen anything like them. Sometimes I feel sad to cut them down, but it will all be worth it if I can get back to you with the money required for us to have a fresh start. I'm dreaming about a nice homestead in the Doll Headlands. Think on it. Missing Hank. Yes. Tell Sally that I love the hat she sent. I wear it every day. The men tease me a bit, but they don't know the joy that a child's love can bring.
Target hit.
Dearest Anna, I've been noticing some strange things at the mill of late. Many workers seem to be falling very ill. What is strange is that we all had our checkups just last week and were given a clean bill of health and a vitamin from the company's physician, Dr. Ned. He's doing everything in his power, but there have been some deaths. Do not worry. I will, as always, be careful. I'll send an echo again soon. All my love, Hank.
This damn thing. It's like having another soldier on the field.
have gone from bad to worse. There have been rumors of people seeing the dead walk. At first, these tales were laughed off at the saloon, but now people talk in the hushed whispers of the truth. They say that those who come in contact with the dead are always the first to be ill and are, as such, the first to seek the help of Dr. Ned. The doctor assures me that he's making progress on a cure. I, for one, believe him, and it is only 3 more weeks till we are reunited. Kiss the girls for me. Love, Hank. Beloved Anna, it is no longer rumors. Some curse has been set upon us here at Jacob's Cove. The dead are rising from their graves and are ravenous with a hunger for flesh. All work has stopped, and we're fighting for our lives. But fear not. Dr. Ned believes there's a way to stop the horror. I have volunteered to allow him to test an antidote on me. It's the skags, my dear. The filthy skags will be our salvation. The doctor says they're immune to the ailment. I'm presently on my way to get this treatment at the hospital outside of town. I know it will be a success, and we will be together again shortly.
Depending on whether or not you survive and make it
Pray
back.
for me.
I had 3 to 1 you'd be zombie nuggets. Man, the new youth station really throws off the spread.
Thank you. Hearing his voice again is a cold comfort, but one I'll have to accept to move on. Be sure to seal the box really tight. I don't want to have to smell those things. Enjoy your payment.
Cheap, reliable, lightweight, and incredibly fast fuel speed. TVR makes us easy to use gun. Comms can improve accuracy, regenerate ammo, or even heal you. Get yours right here.
During this transitional period, please do not interact with the creatures in any way. Any resemblance to formerly living family members is purely coincidental, and any messaging to the contrary will be useless.
If this crap ain't enough for your ailments, visit my infirmary on the water in Jacob's Cove.
all me.
Shields and healing, that's what I'm feeling.
Spray 'em and stay 'em. Target hit. Bullseye.
Sweet, you made it all the way here alive. I'll get the lift down, but it'll probably take a bit to hand crank the bastard all the way to you. Probably want to shoot any of those skull munchers that trottle in.
Like having another soldier on the field. Ha-ha!
Hang on, then. Going as fast as these old hands want to go. Come on. Don't act like you've never had to wait on a hand-cranked elevator during a zombie outbreak before. Jeez.
Slowing them down. Ha-ha!
Almost. I'm getting there. Keep your shirt on. Oh, son of a bitch. I dropped the dumbwaiter. My hand just let go. I'll get you up. Hang on.
Nailed it.
Well, if I can get this thing down there to you, there's a good chance you'll make it out alive.
Bullseye.
Don't act all fancy and waste my time. Get on the damn thing.
I probably went about this all the wrong way. I'm a doctor. I make people better. I just wanted everyone to be okay. I made the zombies. I was never as good as my totally not made up brother Zed, and we're totally different people. I need a drink.
Do me a favor. Would you buy first aid so that I won't have to fix you up later?
I'm not much for compliments, but you did fine.
Dr. Ned made a terrible mistake and he needs your help to fix it.
Well, if you want to help a decrepit old man who created an end-of-the-world epidemic, you'll have to head to the old hospital past the graveyard near Jacob's Cove. You'll need to find a sample of an antidote I was working on. I based it on skag DNA, since they don't seem to have undead tendencies. Get the sample and bring it to my claptrap in town. Oh, almost forgot. The gate key to the hospital grounds was lost a long time ago, but there is a more spooky way in. Just look for the old gravestone on the beach that doesn't belong.
Ned was testing a skag-based antidote to the zombie plague. The skags are immune to the illness, so Ned believes his antidote could be effective. Bring the antidote sample to the claptrap in town so Ned can continue his research.
Zombies trying to tear your face off.
Don't go falling in love with me, stranger. I've been hurt too many times. By zombies.
You left the body to rot in the swamp? What good will that do me? Amateurs. To whomever is still alive, when the zombie issue first arose, there was a lone zealot among the workforce who demanded a chance to destroy the evil that had befallen our mill. The board decided it couldn't hurt to have someone out there trying to stop the problem while employees were being lost. The Jacobs Corporation has not heard from him since that time. There was a moderate monetary reward for determining the outcome of his endeavours.
If you're on a budget, TDR is always the way to go. Always something new. Visit all our convenient locations.
Dr. Ned gave me the following awards this year. Most effective claptrap in life-threatening situations, hottest performer of mid-80s breakdance fighting, master orator, and best kisser.
Efficient and effective. It's like having another soldier on the field. Spray 'em and stay 'em.
Oh, boy, oh. The angel give me strength. I've been demon spiking for nearly a fortnight. Still no signs from the maker of an end to this unholy ordeal. As if those who are fast coming back to life isn't evil enough. I've learned of some new kind of abomination near the hospital on the hill. Here I have another crime against nature whose earth must be kicked. And it will be, for my name is Father Jackie O'Callahan.
Try and hit. rights it does. You never have enough stuff.
If you're on a budget, TDR is always the way to go.
Oh, thank goodness! Get me the hell out of here! We have precious little time!
Before you go off and help that lying mobile toaster, you'll want to hear this. Dr. Ned is not who you think he is. And he's about as trustworthy as my dog I put down for being untrustworthy.
Whoa! Whoa! Ooh, where'd that come from? Gotcha! Who boy? Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Just kidding around here. Just kidding around. Feel free to forget everything I just...
This is all true. But don't take my word for it. Look for yourself. Take the boat tied to the pier to the lab on the other side. You'll find a door in the town that will require a special knock. I love special knocks.
Wow!
I'm possessed. The knock sounds like this. Now go and leave this robot for the skanks.
I will literally murder the person of your choosing if you just let me out of here. I never even liked Marcus. Just say the word.
Claptrap was hacked. Investigate the story about Dr. Ned. Someone hacked into Claptrap and left you a cryptic message. You were told that Dr. Ned is not to be trusted, and you can find Dr. Ned's old laboratory by taking a boat off the island. Find Ned's lab and use the secret knock to enter. In hindsight, it was probably against our better judgment to let him make such an attempt, but his passion and outside-the-box thinking convinced us. Unfortunately, he was not the last person hired to handle our situation.
Everyone to turn your back on anything
To whoever discovers the circumstances of Jackie O'Callaghan's death, HR has informed me that there are 4 others like yourself who are hired to deal with the issue. These employees also seem to have run into some difficulties. Try to determine what happened to them. To any employee of the Jacobs Corporation, we at Hypertemps, a division of Hyperion Industrial, offer an invitation to whoever can determine the whereabouts of the contractor we sent to work with the Jacobs Company physician. Frank Igorski is not reported to his agent for over a month. As a direct result of this behaviour, Frank has been terminated. We now have a severance package that needs to be delivered to him. Please find information about his new situation and deliver the package. Dr. Ned here. Seems like my antidote from skag blood didn't quite have the intended results. You're lucky you survived your encounter with the so-called were-skag. I wish I could say it was the only one, but the other test subjects seem to have formed a pack and are terrorising the coastline by the old hospital. You should really take care of them to avoid the spread of that disease as well. Man, sometimes I wonder if maybe I should have been a villain instead of an NPC. Okay, so here we are at the end of the video. I just ran over here, realised I couldn't actually access the DLC quest Here We Go Again until later on, which is the same thing I did last time I played the DLC, and I do it every time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time for the end of the Jacob's Cove DLC. See you then. Goodbye.